Imagine a battleground, not of nations but of self. The arena is your mind, the enemy, your own limitations. Every morning a new round begins. Are you ready to face the toughest opponent you'll ever encounter? It's not some external force, some towering figure or a vast corporation. It's the person you see in the mirror. A chilling truth echoes. The most brutal, the most demanding, and the most pivotal competition you'll ever engage in is you versus you. This isn't just about fleeting motivation. It's about the very core of your being, your relentless drive to push beyond perceived limits, a relentless war with the doubts and fears that reside deep within. Failure to conquer this battle means a life lived beneath your potential. Before we dive deeper into how to become a relentless force of self-improvement, make sure you're subscribed, because you definitely won't want to miss the profound revelations that follow. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll never view your challenges the same way again. Chapter 1: The Genesis of Grind. This is not your average pep talk. It's a deep dive into the mindset of titans, the very fabric of relentless determination. We are about to dissect the very concept of self-competition. The path to genuine achievement is a lonely road, forged not in the applause of others but in the quiet hours, the unseen battles where true character is shaped. Remember, if it's truly meaningful to you, the relentless effort is non-negotiable. Every single person reading this knows in their core if it's worth it. The consistent hard work is a given. The real story isn't in the grand victories, but in the silent work, when nobody is watching, in that private moment where your commitment is tested. It's a personal war. Every single day you must get up, enforce discipline upon yourself, and maintain consistent effort, because that is the true secret to unlocking success. Dwayne, The Rock Johnson's life is an example. His old man taught him that the only way to success is the consistent work. Now, let's get to the core of this very notion. It's the grind that shapes us. That insane schedule that few of us have the discipline to uphold is a testament to this reality. We are not talking about a casual morning routine. His day begins with some cardio in the darkness of the early hours. Before the sun even cracks the horizon, breakfast follows. Then it's off to the gym for an hour of intense physical training, all before most of us have even thought about getting out of bed. And all this is before he even hits his set for whatever job he has that day. The mantra of becoming the baddest mother walking is not a shallow boast. It's a declaration of unwavering commitment. This is the core of self-competition, and this is about becoming the hardest worker in the room no matter what room you are in. It's the embodiment of this internal struggle, this refusal to compromise on the pursuit of greatness. Don't let the potential opportunities slip by. When you act decisively and follow your intuition, the universe has this funny habit of meeting you halfway, rewarding that self-belief. Think bigger, want more. Don't allow yourself to settle for mediocrity. Realize there is so much more you can achieve. This mindset transcends mere ambition. It's the drive, the hunger to compete with yourself which will never go away. The most crucial adversary in any of our lives is the very person we see in the mirror. It's you versus you in its purest form. Chapter 2: The Roots of Resilience. To really understand the kind of drive we are talking about, you have to understand where it comes from. For The Rock, it is rooted in an experience so profound that it defined the very trajectory of his life. We are not talking about a casual setback, but about the harsh reality of eviction, an event that etched itself onto his soul and fueled the very fire that burns within him. He has been working since that very day to make sure something like this will never happen again. Living in a small apartment in Hawaii, the rent, a mere $280 a month, became an insurmountable obstacle. Being evicted when he was 15 was a turning point. That memory is etched into the core of his soul. That moment, standing at the door, the eviction notice clutched in his hand, was not merely an inconvenience. It was a profound blow that would shape his perspective on success and hard work forever. He saw his mom crying in that moment, a pain so deep it became a pivotal moment in his life. In that moment, he made a promise to himself, a commitment to do everything in his power to make sure that she would never have to face such pain and humiliation again. It wasn't a sophisticated plan. It was pure, raw determination. This means I have to work and I have to create something with my own two hands. It's this level of sheer will that fuels the most resilient people amongst us. This is the raw, unfiltered essence of true resolve. It is the fire that is ignited by adversity. You can control your controllable. What can be controlled is the effort, the process, the consistent work to be the best version of yourself. This, combined with that competitive nature in our blood, is what makes true competitors and achievers. The desire to win, but more importantly, to learn from every experience. It's that combination that pushes you to achieve the unattainable. The desire to never be in that same situation again, and the competitive nature that never goes away. It's not about avoiding failure. It's about embracing the lessons within the failure that molds us. Remembering the hardships of the past allows for a genuine appreciation for the present. A powerful reminder that those dreams are now a reality. Chapter 3. The Power of the Present. This intense drive isn't about chasing some elusive future. It's about living in the moment, appreciating the present opportunities. That hunger that doesn't fade, that innate desire to achieve more. Even with a full plate, there's always room for the things that truly ignite passion. This means that when you wake up in the morning, you are not waking up because you have to. You are waking up because you want to. When you truly want to do something, you run towards it, not walk. You are excited for it, and this is the place where true joy and happiness resides. It's the grind we should sink our teeth into and get after it. The hard work you've put in to be where you are today and to be where you will be tomorrow, it does not have a substitute and will always pay off. It's that leap of faith when all you have is your belief, walking in the dark and making leaps of faith, rather than following what's already in front of us. For example, when he first started his wrestling career, he met with Vince McMahon. Vince asked what was important to him, and instead of asking for a push or a handout, he simply expressed his desire to learn the business. He wanted to be good at it, very good at it, and willing to put in the work. He wanted to achieve that on his own, without relying on his family's previous achievements within the business. It's a testament to the principle that true success is not inherited. It's earned through relentless dedication. Every single one of us has their own individual journey and process. This journey makes us who we are. We all have a chance to tap into that inner wiring that allows us to succeed. For The Rock, the journey has been shaped by the legacy of his father, who was a professional wrestler in a time when it wasn't as globally renowned as it is today. When The Rock decided he wanted to follow the path of his father, he was met with the biggest fight of his life from his father, who expressed doubts about his capabilities. This brings up an important point in our lives. There are moments that shape our future. Those moments come from loved ones, friends, bosses, and sometimes even a stranger who will tell you that you can't do it. You're not good enough, so you should pack your stuff and go home. Chapter 4. The Unyielding Spirit. This resistance and doubt isn't a wall that stops us, but it is a wall that forces us to push against it every day. Your back might be up against it every single day, but you must continue to push because you believe in yourself. When you hit this wall, there is no place to go but through it. And sometimes that's the only path to take. It's this unyielding spirit that defines the titans amongst us. Just because something has never been done doesn't mean it can't be done by you. This is a message of resilience in its purest form. We all get kicked down. That's just a part of life. But you have to get back up, put the gloves back on, and keep swinging. When he transitioned to Hollywood from the world of professional wrestling, The Rock went in with a determination to have a long career. His dedication to work was paramount to his success. However, he was quickly met with naysayers and cynicism. In a world that was hesitant about his transition from wrestling, he was given advice that in hindsight was only intended to set him back. He was told to lose weight. He was told to stop talking about wrestling. They told him to act and look like other Hollywood actors. If you are not aware, you may have brought into such a lie, just as he did at the beginning. It wasn't long before he realized that something just didn't feel right about being someone else. He couldn't be authentic. He couldn't be himself. It was a few years later when he came to the realization that he couldn't do this anymore. He had to be himself. He wanted to achieve the same level of success as those other actors, but bigger and on his own terms. At that time, people thought he was insane because he was not a Johnny Depp, or a Will Smith, or a George Clooney. He was The Rock, and the most important thing to him was to be authentic. He had to stay true to himself. Even if he failed, at least he failed being himself. This is the power of staying true to your core values and never compromising on who you are. Chapter 5, The Unexpected Twist. You might expect this story to conclude with a triumphant declaration of victory, a culmination of all the hard work and resilience. But the story of you versus you never truly ends. The unexpected twist is this: the battle is not about reaching a finish line. It is about the perpetual grind, the ongoing evolution. It is about embracing the challenge, the discomfort, and the constant push to be a little bit better than you were yesterday. It's about finding that internal fuel and never letting it fade away. The journey is the destination. The truth is, there is no pinnacle of achievement where you can rest on your laurels. It's about the continual pursuit of self-improvement. The end goal is not perfection, but in the continuous growth. Your greatest moments are when you learn about yourself the hard way and grow from those moments, whether that's a success or a failure. Every single day is an opportunity to challenge your own limits, to redefine what you think is possible, and to continue evolving into the best version of yourself. It's a personal journey that has to be traveled alone. However, you are never truly alone, because we are all on the same path. Remember this lesson: you will never stop competing against yourself. That's the beauty of it. When the challenges subside, you'll create a new one. It is the process that is the prize, and it is about the perpetual battle to break all the boundaries you have previously put on yourself. We are never truly done, and the real victory is in the journey. This video is a reminder that the most impactful competition will always be you versus you. The unexpected ending is, this battle will never end. But instead of fearing the battle, welcome the challenge and continue to push forward to be a better version of yourself each day. The real story is not just about you versus you, it's about us, together as one, making that grind as enjoyable as possible. This is the real victory that we all must chase. Thank you for watching, and remember, the journey of self-improvement is a lifelong pursuit. Embrace the challenge and always strive to be the best version of yourself. Now remember that the conclusions of this video will be right at the end, so be sure to keep watching till the end of the video and unlock the true meaning behind this powerful message. And this is the moment you've been waiting for. The conclusions of this journey of self-discovery. 1. The ultimate competition. Understand that the toughest battle you'll face is always within yourself. It's you versus you. The value of hard work. Realize that the consistent work you do when nobody is watching is the key to true success. 3. Embrace your past. Use the hardships and failures of the past as the fuel to propel you into the future, and appreciate the present. Live in the moment. The path to success is about living in the present, not waiting for some elusive future. 5. Be authentic. Don't compromise on who you are. Always stay true to your core values, even if it means failing. 6. The unending journey. The battle against yourself is not about a destination. It's an ongoing process of self-improvement. 7. Embrace the grind. Find joy in the consistent effort. Embrace the struggle, as that is what makes you a stronger person. 8. Learn from everything. Always seek to learn from your experiences, whether it's a win or a loss. 9. You are not alone. Remember that you are not alone on this journey. We all are battling ourselves every single day. 10. The true victory. The ultimate victory is not in the achievement, but the continual process of becoming the best version of yourself. Remember, this battle never truly ends, and we must keep pushing each day to strive to be better. Now go out there and continue to be relentless.